Should we? Yeah, we should talk about that. I don't think we ever formally addressed it.
We didn't, and we definitely should. You can go ahead and line it up.
Well, essentially, this all started. I feel bad for DJ Envy because for the first time in his career, he was doing something I actually thoroughly enjoyed.
You talking about the homeowner stuff?
Not even the homeowner stuff, just the way that he was handling the beef.
Got you.
He was good. He was a battle artist, and he was doing well.
He was stern.
He was winning a few rounds.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like with certain niggas, even when they doing right, it just backfires on them. It just erupts.
Well, he was like, I remember the clip. He was talking about Rick Ross, and then he brought up Gunplay because he's his artist, and like his baby mother had a GoFundMe. So it's like
because their daughter had a rare heart condition.
The daughter had a heart condition.
Yeah, and we can speed line it too because the heart condition, the phone call, Gunplay said I'll smack you. But where it's at now is Gunplay sent a cease and desist to him.
I've seen that.
That's where it's at now.
Yeah, so now it's a leak. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that scene in the movie where you try to smack the big black dude that's the bad guy and you end up hitting the white woman on accident. Right. And now you in jail. Well, like, this nigga can't do right.
Yeah. Well, this is another thing. And not only did he get hit with a cease and desist, there's a lot of like lawsuits and paperwork involved in this podcast, like these next couple segments, because everybody's throwing paperwork around right now.
Yeah.
Envy is dealing with him and the nigga that he was doing business with, Senior Pina.
That's the flipping New Jersey?
That's the flipping New Jersey thing. And they got that entire investigation wide open right now. Like, this nigga Caesar apparently is on the run. He's missing from some goons.
What?
It's real, my nigga.
Wait, you're talking about the Big Pun.
Portland, yes.
Yes.
The Boricua.
Big Pun is on the run.
Yes. Yes, bro. He's on the run because apparently him and Envy, they weren't just
on a roll.
They weren't just on a roll. They were on a roll. Like, they was getting money from like hood niggas on the street, allegedly. Yeah.
I was getting money vicariously through these niggas.
Yeah, all this is allegedly or whatever. But yeah, so Envy got, I think Gunplay obviously took Rick Ross's advice. He talked to somebody. Because Gunplay's not the type to send a cease and desist. He's the type that calls and says, I'll smack the shit out of you.
On the call, he said, I'll smack the shit out of you.
Exactly.
And Envy was like, come on, Gunplay. Do we really want to do that?
Right. and then we'll fight,
Yeah,
so it's like, but
he talks like a nigga named Rashad.
I think there was honestly a Gunplay and Rick Ross episode of Drink Champs recently as well, too.
Oh, what?
Yup, I think so. Because it's got to be new because Gunplay was on there. And he was like, and I want to thank Rick Ross for giving us a very sizable help out for my daughter with the rare heart condition. And then within the same time of him doing that, the cease and desist comes. So obviously he talked to Ross and Ross guided him down the corporate way of getting a nigga that's talking about you.
Yeah, just like a CEO should.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How do y'all feel about Gunplay's position on this? Do you feel it's valid? Because 100%. He did bring up the wife and kids somehow.
He's not Gunplay in the situation. He's Daniel Hernandez or whatever his name is. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, he's not Gunplay in the situation.
I honestly,
especially when you bring up my daughter with the rare heart condition, and he was like, we've been in the hospital for 28 days straight.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
You got to get real gangster. You got to throw the white man at him.
It's like, you either think Gunplay, if Gunplay was younger, he'd probably, like, I think Envy's life might be on risk.
He'll sniff a line and get ready.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's, I don't know how old Gunplay is, but he's probably at least early 40s.
He's like 38.
But I feel where DJ Envious was coming from though, because like he brought that up to diss Rick Ross because you present yourself as a boss, a CEO,
right.
A CEO, an entrepreneur, a person with employees and niggas on payroll. So your man's shouldn't be online asking for money. Like, you should be able to handle it.
Yeah, he didn't really say his wife's name and stuff.
And it's not directly.
But I do feel where he's coming from.
It's not the nature of saying, hey, yo, Gunplay broke. It's you coming at your boss.
Yeah.
You coming at the dude that's supposed to be helping him. But I still understand why Gunplay would feel like, my name shouldn't have been even mentioned. Like, these are unnecessary strays for a nigga named Gunplay.
Yeah,
and his daughter has a heart condition.
You don't throw bullets to a nigga named Gunplay's way. He's going to record the call.
While I'm trying to keep my daughter alive.
Nigga, he's probably stressed. He probably, God forbid.
What? I'll level a block right now. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when Rick Ross.
Who talked about whose people first? I'm asking.
Envy.
Okay, I didn't
Talked
know.
about
Yeah.
That's when Rick Ross came back with the wife shit.
Gunplay didn't exist.
Oh, who started the whole thing in general?
So Rick Ross actually started
Rick
the thing.
Ross started it.
That's what I
yeah.
was asking. Yeah. So they talked about his wife, Envy's wife first.
Yeah, because he wanted her to lick his pedal ball
Yeah.
paddle.
Paddle.
His pedal ball
The
paddle.
paddle.
She's been a bad
no,
girl.
not
Pickleball
the
paddle.
pickleball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So then maybe I don't feel like that crazy about Envy then.
Yeah.
Came out his wife first. I mean, but Gunplay's a third party though.
You know,
It's a third party and it's dealing with my child.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over with it.
Yeah.
It's over after that.
and
You know what I'm saying?
Rick Ross, didn't he throw like a festival in his backyard? Did y'all see
Car
that?
show. It was a car show thing.
It was
they
a
were
car
doing.
show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
was a
was-
car. It's like they were just competing with the car show thing.
But it was also a
playfully.
concert though.
And then, now he's turned it
Yeah.
into this whole event. He's giving away $10,000 chains to the top 5 winners. Rick Ross is like, the stunning is out of control right now.
Oh shit.
But
Exhibit levels.
exhibit levels for
Yeah.
sure, yeah. But long story short, he sent that cease and desist, and I just think it's interesting that honestly, I think Envy might be getting arrested soon. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think this nigga might be getting arrested soon because it's a lot of paperwork going around. First
On
of
what
all,
grounds?
There was a
off the scamming shit. This is
Yeah.
a federal case now.
But I thought it was really just his man's that's
yeah.
really
But-
in trouble.
when you know
But
you-
New Jersey has a law. See, this is something that I learned from the Star Report because he's been covering this the entire fucking week because him and Envy already don't like each other. So he's literally been doing police work on 5 nights a week.
Mm-hmm.
New York has a law. It's a business malpractice or mixed practice, some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Long story short, if I say we're in business together and you're scamming niggas, you can sue me too. So because they have so many videos of flipping New Jersey and we can do business together, even though Caesar, based off what it seems, Caesar was the one, yes, that seemed to be the spearheader of the scamming and the fraud. Envy was also at all these seminars with him, making these promotional videos with him. So yeah, we're not looking at Envy like that right now, but in the court of law,
He knew what
this
was-
is a team.
They charge
Yeah.
him like a gang. You guilty by association.
Get them both up.
You
Yeah.
are co-defendants.
Pick them both up. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was
then it
We got
was
enough
sorted out
cuffs for all y'all niggas.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So I think Envy gonna get arrested soon, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like this shit is getting hot, bro. Like,
yeah.
What about when if he didn't get any bread from it though? Isn't that what it is? Like he got to be tied to getting like $1
he
from it or
was
something?
though. He was. Envy been
From-
talking about
from-
this flipping New Jersey thing for like
But
the
did he
last
get any
5
money
years.
from
7
Caesar
years.
though?
And
Like
you
did
gotta,
they get any?
But it's so
They're
many
in business
details.
together, yo. So once they look at the books, they'll see.
But that's what I'm saying. I heard that the business wasn't tied. I heard that
We're
it was like separate business, but he was promoting them.
Because we're speculating, right?
Yeah.
So we could it's not far-fetched to assume that this nigga's scamming. And you gotta hide
Facts.
your trail.
That's a
so
fact.
all
That's
the
a fact.
business you're
Yeah.
doing, you rearranging certain things.
So it looks
it's a
this way.
spreadsheet that got
Yeah.
spread into this sheet.
Yeah.
Now you don't Envy
Yeah.
might be getting dirty
He's too
money
close.
and he
He's
don't
too
even know
close.
it.
He's too
Exactly.
close.
That's what I'm saying. And that's another thing.
Yeah.
He could be getting dirty money.
He don't even know.
Know it or don't know it. Either one. But these niggas are gonna get picked up. And I think they're gonna get picked up because just the thing, it's like once somebody steps in and they start doing the research, they just need to pick you up just to get that access. Like once they need certain access, it's like, all right, let's go pick them up, get the warrants. We got plenty of people that came together. They started a class action. Let's go run through his home. Let's pull all his files. Let's get this nigga up off the street. Let's start asking some questions. And then niggas fold because that's what niggas do.
Yeah.
And niggas start folding, I'm sure.
I can't wait for 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 to respond and tell us we have no idea what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Right.
But if Envy did go to jail, how do you think that would affect the
Yo,
Breakfast Club? Is
I
it
don't
over
think-
now?
I was
don't
just
think
about to say.
I don't think he go to jail. I think he get arrested and then bond out. You know
Yeah,
what
there
I'm
was
No,
a
okay.
picture
Well, I
of
don't
him. He
know.
looked like a fucking crook.
Yeah, I
There
don't
was
know.
a picture of him.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he'll go to jail. Depends on if he's more involved in it than we know. He might be fully deep into it and we don't know it, or
He might secretly be the Dominican mastermind.
right, or he could be just guilty by association because
Like, click on an older pic.
Of DJ Envy's.
Yeah.
no, just 2 DJ Envy and the Cesar Pina, the one that the search that you had before.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gonna get
what's
these
that-
Puerto Rican dudes up out of here.
What's that picture? Like top right? Look like he up to something. Nah, it went to the left.
Right here?
Nah,
Left.
with it.
All right.
Up one.
Yeah, man. Nah, that one.
Oh, okay.
That nigga look like a crook.
No, that's a passport photo.
Oh,
That's what that look like.
Look like a mugshot.
Bro, it looked
The-
like he just did something.
But the collar and the chain, it's like he looks like he got too much money. He look like he got dressed to go wherever he is right
Honestly, bro, Envy is always you know, for the years that I've
He
listened,
looks like everything.
yeah, like the years that I've listened to the Breakfast Club. Remember how everybody would come up there and talk about how much money DJ Envy has, and it was like, it didn't always seem strange that he was just so rich for so long and like ridiculously rich. I don't know if it's
Mysteriously rich.
Yeah, mysteriously rich, because he did always seem rich. Maybe he's always been a scammer and
Bro,
like
just look at his face.
and finesser.
Come on, man.
Yeah, something sketchy is going on here.
We're gonna
This
find
nigga,
out.
look
though.
how he's dressed. He's dressed like a scammer.
I don't trust a Puerto Rican man with the thin mustache.
And that's another thing
Especially
too.
not
They were
with ripped
saying,
jeans.
another thing is they were saying with the, you know, those seminars and stuff like that. Like, it's the thing, bro. It's just like once the police start tapping in and they just like subpoena you just so they can get into your files, that's when shit gets wicked. You know what I'm saying? And he's not talking about it. He separated himself. I bet you 50's gonna separate himself from Envy for a little bit too. Because 50 don't play with them. 50 don't play with the
That's
feds.
bad energy.
That's bad. That's bad vibes. While your case is open, we're not going to be hanging out.
Yeah.
We're not taking no pictures together. He might have told Envy to take that picture down that they took
That's what I'm saying.
on Instagram because the feds are involved. Because I know these niggas that are like, who have dealt with the feds before, anytime they're involved, they're like, they step away completely. Because being associated with somebody like that can give the police a reason to look into your files too. You know what I'm saying?
There's too much spotlight on you right now.
Just because
Too
of
much.
communication.
Just because communication and influence. The influence is the most dangerous thing that they have compared to the average person scamming somebody. Is they have the influence to scam on a large scale or do fraud on a large scale, and then also they're on a nationally syndicated radio station. So iHeart could be sued as well too.
And what? So he was promoting this guy to help flip houses. I mean, that sounds a little fishy.
Well,
Anytime a nigga got a course, my ears kind of turn off.
Yeah,
too,
unless it's a
yeah.
chess course, like
You're
something
right.
that's tangible. Like I know I'm getting some out of this.
what's the name? Joe Budden was going in on him, bro.
Word.
Joe Budden was going in on. Can you YouTube that? He was going in on Envy